So I just came back from a long little walk. I was enjoying my little walk until I don't know, until this fine. When I said, oh my gosh, it's like when you're not really like looking, that's when all the cute guys come outside. I'm like, why? And when I say they were cute, they were cute. And I'm over here jogging because I wanted to just run and do my little exercise. Try to get my little body back together. It is back together, but I'm not only exercising because I want to look good, but because I want to be healthy. And I am healthy, but I want to keep it going. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm outside. It's a nice day. It stopped raining. For some reason, it's been raining for like 3 days straight where I'm no. It was raining the whole week where I was at. But now that we got the sun back, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go out and just do a little walk. I said I was gonna walk for like 20 minutes, but then I put on my music, I put on my good compa, I put my merengue, I put on my reggae, and I just started walking. The next thing I know, I was walking for like 45 minutes, right? So then I was like, okay, let me turn back. Let me go back, and I went like as I was going back, I went to like this little park that's near us. So I'm like, okay, let me just chill at the park and just catch my breath. And as I was like at the park, when I got there at the park, nobody was there. Like it was empty. It was just me and just the park. As soon as I got there, it seemed like everybody was coming outside. And when I say everybody, oh my God, I mean everybody. Ooh. Whew, I'm telling you, the summer is gonna be amazing. I don't know about you, but it's gonna be amazing for me because the way these guys, the way these men are looking outside, if you don't have motivation to like for yourself, you should have motivation for yourself to just get your health in order. But just, sometimes you need a little motivation. Baby, they outside. And when I say they outside, they are outside. They look so, oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I don't know if I like sprayed some, pheromone in the air. But baby, they came outside. They were looking so freaking good. Like I'm sitting right where I'm sitting like at the bench where like the basketball court is like not too far from me, but not too close, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'm just vibing. At first, I was dancing. I was dancing my little compa, because I was there by myself. And then when everybody started coming through, I was like, let me just sit my butt down. So I sat down. And then all of a sudden, it was just like nothing but guys. Oh, when I say it was just, I don't know. I was having an okay day. And I guess God was like, let me go ahead and treat you right. Let me go ahead and put a smile on your face. And God know what I like. If it's not money, it's a nice looking man. Ooh, and it was a lot of them. And I'm talking about like all kind of, they had bod. I mean, they had like dead bobs. They had muscles. They were tall. They were, oh my God, it was dread. They were short hair, braided. It was all kind. And I'm just sitting there watching. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I went outside, not only for myself, but now that I'm able to see this amazing, kind of like, delicious, just yummy. Like, it's something about a man. I'm sorry. It's something about watching a man sweat, watching a man exercise, watching a man be in his element. Besides a woman, I think God took it's time to make a man because it's like I don't know. Sometimes I zone in and I be like seeing the sweat dripping down their chest. I was so zoned in. The ball came to me right, and one of the guys was like, "Hey, can you pass us the ball?" I didn't hear nothing, and he was like, he had to walk up to me and he was like, "Hey, you okay?" I was like, "Huh? Yeah." He's like, "Oh, how are you?" I was like, "I'm fine." And then he started smiling and I smiled. smiled like a freaking teenager. I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? I was like, what's wrong with me? Why am I smiling so hard? Until now, I'm still smiling because when I say he was like perfect, he was perfect. And like, I don't know, like, when men sweat, it's like you could smell their own, I don't know what it's called, pheromones. It's like that musk, but it's a nice musk mixed with their own cologne. But the cologne, it's like he had the cologne on all day, and then he mixed it with the sweat, and it still give that, I don't know, a certain aroma. It's like when he came close to me, it says hi. I was like, hi. Like I was smiling where you couldn't even see my face. Like he knew that I knew that he knew that I knew that I liked it him, and I knew that he liked it me. So like when he went back on the court, right? He was showing off. I was like, oh, okay. He was showing off. I was like, oh, I do that. I'm sweating. I'm sorry. I'm just, yeah. I just literally got in, but I was like, oh, I do that. I could do that. I still do that. Like he was just like, I was like, okay. And then like once the game was done, I decided I wasn't like gonna sit around like I'm a groupie, because then that would be like I would be looking weird. So I decided, you know what, let me just walk around and do like 2 laps. So once he saw that I was like serious about me doing my lap, right? He came and was like, "Oh, can I join you?" I was like, "Yeah." And then like it's nothing like a guy bringing out the kid side in you. Like he started running and he was like, "Oh, I bet you can't catch me." And I was running after him, and I realized that I need to go back running, because that little run that I did took a lot out of me. And I was like, "Oh my God, I need to start." I look healthy, I am healthy, but I used to be a runner. Like I used to jog with no issue, like having my breath and rhythm. I used to find joy in running, like literally running for like a whole hour. So when I did that little run, and I was like, oh no, I need to go back. But what I was saying is that the way me and him were interacting, like I was like, I didn't mind the sweat. And then, like, he was like playing around with me. I was like, hey, you don't know me. Back up. You don't know me yet. Back up. You get too close. But I love it. And then it was like, and then he had like a pit bull. Like the pit bull came and like he was like, oh, let me go get my dog. And I was like, where's your dog? He was like, oh, my dog in the car. And I was like, in the car, in the hot, in the heat. He was like, nah, parked under the tree, and I could see him. And I turned the AC on, and I was like, oh, okay. And my car is tinted. So he went and got the dog, and it was the cutest dog ever. I swear. I was like, oh. I was like, God. Everything in me was like, I was like, I'm in love. It was the cutest dog ever. And the dog rushed to me like it knows me. And he was like, oh, my dog ain't usually friendly with people. I was like, well, then maybe that's telling you something. And, we talked, and like, it was just perfect. Like, I love meeting people unexpected. Like, the whole dating app thing, I could probably get used to. Well, no. I actually uploaded a couple of dating app, and then once I post my picture, I delete it because I'm like, man, I don't feel well. Like I like meeting people unexpected. I like meeting people at the supermarket. I like meeting people when I'm out and about. I like meeting people when I know I'm not meeting that person. Like how I just met this guy today was perfect. It just like you just automatically click. Like we automatically click. The vibe was good. Everything was just perfect. And I love that he is what is it called? He is fit. Like I'm not fit, but I can tell he exercised. Like, there's nothing wrong with like being having a day off, but I like to keep my health. I like to keep, even though sometimes I do have a time where I'm just like, I don't feel like going out and exercising, but I tend to keep my body and my health in control. And I could tell he really cares about his body and his health. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And the fact that he could like sweat, and he has like his, what is it called? I don't know. It's like, how when you with someone, the ladies, I'm talking to the ladies right now. You know how when you with your man and when they at home, it's like they don't have any deodorant on, but they're not stink. It's like a must, but it's their own must, and it's like their own smell, and you just want to cuddle underneath their arm and bite them all over. That's what he smells like, and he smells perfect. And it was like, it's just like a little bit of his cologne mixed with his own scent. I was like, I was ready to like, but I had to. But I was like, calm down, Giselle. It's not really that important. But like, he was like, yeah, I like you, and like you could tell he was the kind of guy that has his like stuff together, like. And I was like, wait a minute, in my mind I'm like, are you single? And I was like, well, he wouldn't be talking to me if he wasn't single. And I asked him, I was like, what's your deal? I was like, are you single? You don't have any friends? Like, I gotta get to the nitty gritty, because I want to be out with you, and then your baby mama or a crazy ex, or somebody that you sleeping with, that they think you in a relationship but y'all not, or how the story goes. He was like, no, I'm single. I have friends, but I'm really looking for somebody that I could just really like, get to know. I was like, yeah, me too. And then we started talking, and I love a man that knows what he wants and he goes after it. I don't have to like read, you don't have to read my mind, and you don't like, at that moment you could tell when someone is sincere, when someone has like good intention and really want to get to know you. Like, they will put that effort forward for you. At that moment where we just started talking and walking, it was beautiful, because we, after we did our little joke and exercise, me and him and the dog, we were just walking around the park and the water. Me and water, I don't know why, but water always calmed me down. But anyways, like, we started walking around, and then like, we just, the breeze was just like dancing between us, and he was just like, getting to know me, asking me like stupid questions, but I didn't mind, like, what's your favorite color? I'm like, oh my god. Who knew? I really thought. I really thought, like, even like right now, my heart, like, I don't know, I don't know if that's my heart, but who thought that could make me feel amazing? I really thought, like, I just clink clink, oh, but yeah, it's amazing. Like, and the fact that he was like, I didn't have to like pull on him to say, "Oh, you wanna, I'm available." This, like, he took lead, but it wasn't forceful. It wasn't like he was trying to like harass me or make me feel uncomfortable. He was like, "Well, I want to get to know you better." We exchanged number, and then he texted me when I got home. He was like, "You okay? You made it home safe?" I was like, "Look it, it's the little things." That's why I keep saying, teach your sons how to have, it doesn't take much. Like, teach your son how to have that je ne sais quoi, that certain, swag. Teach your son how to be a gentleman. Teach your son how to, keep his body order. Keep your son how to have that certain, that certain thing about him that nobody can duplicate or nobody can take from him, even if they do try to copy it. It's certain. I feel like every man had their certain swag, every person have their certain signature touch, and I think as a father, Every father should take the time to teach their son what that is. That's why I said it's important to teach your sons how to defend themselves, not only with a machine, but also hand-to-hand combat. It's, it's important to teach your son how to change the tire. It's important how to teach your son how to change your oil. Even it may not, your son may not be able to drop an engine, but you know the basic things in like a car, the basic thing when it comes to a lady, the basic thing when it comes to his self-confidence and self-esteem and self-pride. I think a father should really take the time to teach their son. Well, as a father, if you have that in you, it's gonna automatically just thin out. Your son is gonna automatically see that. But just in case, there's nothing wrong teaching him. Hey, you know what? Everything doesn't have to be hand and gun to gun. If you gotta put your hands and combat somebody, this is how you do it. If you got to change a tire, this is how you do it. If you got to do an oil change, this is how you do it. If you got to approach a woman and you approach several women, and they turn you down, don't give up. Just keep getting, keep getting up, keep getting your swag together, keep getting your personality together, keep getting your money together, keep getting your mind together. If one woman put that thing on you, don't don't follow with your emotion. Always make sure that you are in the middle. It's okay to love, it's okay to respect, it's okay to spoil a woman, but also it's okay to make sure that that woman knows it goes both ways. It's okay to let that woman know that you are a man, that she's not gonna run over you and walk over you. Little things like that. It's okay to teach your son how to, when you let them grow, you watch them as they grow into teenager, you have them develop their own personality, their own swag, and then when you see it, you like, okay, let me help you improve. What's your cologne? What's your signature cologne? What's, how, what you like, how to improve the look that he already has, that foundation he already established. I think that's what a father should do as a father. But you know what, I love it, like, because you could tell that he was raised right. You could tell that he had his mom and his dad, even if they're not together, but they had a good relationship. You could tell that he grew up around, a two-family household, and it wasn't chaotic. It was peace. Because the way he approached me, hey, baby, it was peace. It was needed. I know I'm not supposed to be like looking for outside sources to make me feel how I feel right now, but fuck it. I needed that little sprinkle, baby. And it's nothing like a fine man to take you out of your a certain mindset. Like, it's like the exercise. I think the exercise, because I really didn't want to go exercise, but I was like, oh, I gotta go. So I did the little exercise, and I kind of like release everything. And then I like the movement, moving your body, kind of like that certain vibration I was bringing, and I was dancing. So I was already like, whatever I was feeling before I left the house was already gone. So as I'm walking, coming back, I'm already feeling a certain vibe. And it's like I brought him into my reality, and baby. Ooh. Yeah, so he texted me, he was like, you made it home? I was like, yeah, I made it home. I'm finna go ahead and take a shower, which I should be taking a shower right now because I'm hot and I'm sweating. Whew, all right here, I'm hot. So anyway, so he was like, what impressed me is like, he was like, oh, I would like to take you out to dinner. And I was like, because I have one phone. I have one phone for my YouTube and my, like my, videos and my music, and my other phone is for personal. So, and he was like, oh yeah, I want to take you out to dinner. And I'm like, what? Yes, yes. And I know, like, he was like, well, are you available tonight? I was like, I didn't want to say yes because I was like, I don't want to be too desperate. I'm like, not even too desperate. I'm like, I'm just like, I want like, okay, we just met. It's a good vibe. Let me dwell in that, for a moment. So I was like, yeah, well, I'm available this weekend. And I swear to you, watch this weekend is gonna fucking pour. Cause every time I wanna go out, it's like when I say it pours like somebody's like, oh yeah, you think you're gonna go out and show out? No, lockdown. But hopefully it would be a beautiful weekend and I could go out to a nice romantic date. And I know he's gonna be like romantic because he don't like I could tell. He was like so let's I'm finna figure out what to do with my hair. I don't know if I should just leave my hair curl like this or straighten it or throw on a wig or what. You know, I'm gonna put on my little cocoa butter. I'm gonna sprinkle a little sprinkle. I'm gonna go to Michael's, get that body glitter and put that body glitter in my coconut oil. And then I'm gonna find me a high heel. Oh, I don't know how I should come. I don't know if I should come soft with pink or I should come with like, mysterious with all black, but a little lace, a little show, a little pickaboo, a little pickaboo. Or I don't know. I don't know if I should wear pants, a skirt, a dress. I don't know. I don't know if I, but if I wear a dress, I ain't gonna wear nothing underneath. So hopefully, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do like old Hollywood with the stockings and the neon stockings and the no nice a nice heel and a short skirt and lace. But we gonna figure it out, baby. We gonna figure it out. Cause baby, I know he's gonna step out looking good. Cause baby, if he could look like that sweating and at the park just casual, ooh. And when I saw like, he wanted to show off, I love it. I swear I love being a feminine woman. Like, you don't have to try too hard, but if it's in you, it's in you. It's in you. Like I wasn't like really, I wasn't really trying to like pay attention, but I got the attention. But like it's just like when he was showing off in the basketball court, he was pulling off. He pulled off his shirt. Oh my god! What is that little? Like okay, that little thing the men have, that little cut right here. It's like, oh, you see, it's like, oh, it's popping up. So it's like, yeah, we working that out. We gonna work that out. But yeah, but as I was saying, it's like the cut. It's a muscle, and they have like that cut and that defined cut right there between like the hip bone or like whatever it's called. Oh my god, that is so sexy. Oh, that is like it's like you got the stomach, and then you got the hip, but then it cuts like into like a V. Oh. I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, we finna misbehave, huh? Listen. But we gotta behave. We can't just be like, okay, we gotta behave because I like him. Like, I really do. Like, oh my god. And then he got like the little tattoos. Because he was like, oh, what's your tattoo? I was like, oh, just a little something, something. It's like he got like a sleeve tattoo. And it was pretty. It's like colored. It wasn't too much of like, he's like, how would it's like a mix of a black guy and a white guy and a black body. Does that make sense? Like his swag is alternative, but hood, but professional, but I got white boys as my friends and I got black boys as my friend, but I got my own stand. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. So I gotta figure out my outfit. I don't know if I should be serious or if I should just be like playful or if I just be like me. But yeah. Yeah, and like before we left, he opened my car door. And like he was like, oh, he was making fun of my car because my car is kind of like my car's a good car. It runs amazing, but it's like an older car. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get you a new car, huh? I was like, man, what? Like I like that gold digger, and we were like, what you say? Yeah. I was like, yeah, puppy. I was like, yes. Yes, Chevy. And he's like, yeah, ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. I was like, oh, say less. But I'm like, nah, you know how people be gaslighting you? So I'm like, calm down, Giselle. Calm down. It's okay. Like, whatever he's giving you, take it. Take it for what it is. Don't put nothing into it because you just met him. But it was like everything about him was just like perfect. So now I'm back here. I'm back home. I gotta take me a shower and put my hair in curlers and relax. Today is what, Tuesday? Relax and try to like not overdo it with the text. It's been such a while since like I really like met someone I was really interested in, like as far as look, as far as the vibe. Like I usually don't pay attention to men because I'm like, okay, I got so much that I gotta focus. I'm trying to focus on things left and right, and it's like I haven't found someone in a while to just take me out of that zone, and I finally found that person that was worthy for me to look sideways and be like, okay, yeah, you got my attention, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm like really freaking nervous because I've been on dates, but like not really like I've been on dates. I've been on several dates, but it really wasn't like where I could feel what I'm feeling right now. Nervousness, like happy. Like I finally found someone that is on my level as far as look, intelligence, as far as like, money wise, as far as, yeah. Like I don't know. And he girl, and like I'm saying girl, like and he's tall. Like I think he was like 6'1", and I'm 5'1", barely 5'1", so it was good. It was good. It was good. Girl. And then like I don't know why I keep saying girl. And then like when I was leaving, when he opened my door and he was like, oh, I gotta get you a new car. And like he kissed me like right here. I was gonna say, okay, that's pushing it, but the way he did it was so smooth and so sweet. And then he was like, oh, you smell like you smell good and you taste like cocoa butter. I was like, little do you know, I do have cocoa butter and shea butter. He's like, like he was funny. Like the way he did it, I couldn't help but accept it. And like, he was like, cocoa butter. You smell like cocoa butter, good enough to eat. I was like, yeah. It wasn't like, it wasn't off-putting. It wasn't creepy. It wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to like get in your pants right away. It was cute. It was needed. It was like it was like perfect moments each time he present himself. And that's why I said To the fathers out there, if you have a son, let them discover their own self. Let them discover their own freedom, their own style, their own personality as they grow into, like, from, infant to adolescent, teenager, to when, like, they're 18. That's when you step in and be like, okay, son, you're gonna be an adult. I see you have your own style. Here's what I learned, and here's what worked for me. Here's what my father told me. Here's how you treat a woman. Here how you care for a woman. Here, even like the simple things when you're walking on the side of the road and you make sure that the woman is, like, he did that. And we were at the park. I didn't have to tell him. My body didn't have to tell him. I felt at ease. I felt like I'm in front of a man, like a real man, not just his physical body, but his spiritual body presented to be as a man, everything about him. And I'm sitting here like, damn, no wonder other men transform to women to like be with men. It's baby men are, the true masculine. The true masculine have other men transforming into women just to be around them. You mess around and you meet a true masculine, you're gonna carry that vibe. I'm carrying this whole vibe with me through the weekend, through the whole weekend. Do you hear me? He left. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's me that started the vibe because like I said, I was feeling down, but then when I went for the walk and I started like, you know, dancing and like doing my little compa, doing my little, I was feeling myself. And then he came along. It was like, okay, I don't know, but my feminine energy and his masculine energy, like we attracted. It was perfect, perfect. Now I gotta relax and just be pretty and not be like, oh, I gotta get my bills paid. I gotta put her to the back. But I don't want to pull her all the way to the back. She's just gonna be sitting right there. But I don't think he's the type of guy, because like he already sees, like when he mentioned about my car, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to get you a new car. I can't have my, I was like, "Oh, you don't have a baby?" I was like, "I'm already baby." But I was like, "Okay." Like when a man knows what he wants, but that can also be gaslighting. But fuck it, I like it. I like it. I'm liking the wave. I'm gonna ride the wave. I'm not gonna sink, but I'm gonna just ride smoothly and just see where it takes us. I'm not gonna put nothing into it. I'm not gonna put, too much into it. But I just wanted you guys to let you know, hey, go outside. It's beautiful. It's beautiful outside. The sun is out. People are outside. When I say people are outside, baby, they are outside. The white guys are outside. The Spanish guys are outside. The black guys are outside. And baby, where I'm at, I'm telling you, it's something in that water. It's something in the water. It's like the black guys are mundo delicioso, boom, boom, boom. And the white guys, I'm telling you, they're different over here. They are different. They're delicious. They're like that red tone Irish Italian. Yeah, but once I saw that black guy, I was like, yeah, that's I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go where? I'm gonna go over there, But yeah, they outside, girl. Don't stay inside. Stay inside. If you gotta put your hair in a ponytail, put on your lipstick, put on your lashes, and you don't have nothing, put on your tennis shoe, put on a cute. You see my outfit? It don't even match. It don't even match. I got regular jogging pants and a bra, a bra, a regular, yeah, a regular bra, jogging pants. Um, my hair is how it is, and I I just put on my tennis shoe. If you got a cute little outfit, a little exercise outfit, put it on. Go to the gym. Wait till it's 5, 6 o'clock until it get crowded. But I didn't want to go to the gym. I really wanted to go outside and experience outside because it's so beautiful. But if you don't want to go outside, go to the gym. Go where the people's baby they outside. And for the men, we are outside. They outside. They're walking with their dogs. They're playing basketball. They out here being happy. They out here looking and glistering in the sun. They out here with no shirts on. They out here with booty shorts on. They are outside. Wash your face. Put on some deodorant. Put on your favorite basketball shorts. Put in a little cologne or a little rubbing oil. I don't know what y'all man use. Go to the basketball court. Go to the park. Go to the gym. Go to the weigh station. Ladies, put on your cocoa butter. Put on your little exercise bra. Push the girls up. Well, I can't push my girls up. They already up. Put on your pants, your tight little pants. Put on a nice lipstick that's not gonna fade, even though you sweating at when you at the gym, you're gonna be sweating. But this lipstick right here, no matter how much you sweat, it's gonna stay. Put on a nice, beautiful, not loud but attention carrying lipstick. Put on your favorite music. Don't go out there looking for nobody. Just go out there and say, in your mind, when you leave that house, say, I'm going to focus on myself. And when you go out there, you make sure you focus on yourself. You make sure now, first, you make sure you focus on yourself. You make sure you get that exercise so you can sweat out that, I don't know, pheromone. I don't know, that depression or whatever, sadness or that laziness. You do that. You exercise for at least 30 to 60 or an hour, however much you need. Get that feeling out of you. And then once you start sweating, it's something about when a woman sweat naturally that attracts a man. They love that. It's like they can sense that. I don't know. They can sense that. I don't know. It's like the heat. They can sense it off of you. But yeah, those days. Why are you inside? Why are you like in bed? Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Your boyfriend might be outside. Your husband might be outside. Your girlfriend might be outside. Your wife might be outside. Go outside. Yeah. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Baby. It's nice. Go outside. Go enjoy life. Don't be inside. Go out. Even if it's for like 30 minutes. Go out. Go out, go out, go out, go out, go out, go